This is a quick video about Legion. Basically, I want to talk about Legion and what's coming for Legion, because honestly, I've seen lots of bad reviews and that kind of things coming up, and I want to state my honest opinion and really honest what I think about the state of the game as well as compared to other games. So let's just get into that right now, and let's just start off immediately with Warlords of Draenor now, at least. Warlords, honestly, I don't think the expansion in general was that bad. I just think it was A, overhyped at start, and B, the developers fucked it up. Meanwhile, they just released way too, I don't know, less content. They just didn't release enough content for a game like World of Warcraft for this subscription fee. Yeah, that's my opinion about it, and that's, I think, why we lost so many subscribers in the game and that kind of things. Personally, I mainly play PvP anyways, in Warlords at least. I raided Hellfire a couple of times and did that, and did a few heroic bosses, and that's where it ends. I didn't even defeat Archimond, except for looking for raid. Simply because I didn't like the raid as much. The environment was quite boring for me, and I like Blackrock more, although I think the tactics in Blackrock were not that fun. As well as I really liked Highmaul for the atmosphere, but the bosses were just plain easy, except for Imperator. Imperator was kind of hard, if you ask me. So raiding wise, I don't know, not disappointed by story and the facing and the mechanics and that kind of things, but I am disappointed that we only have 3 raids in Warlords. So what I hope for Legion is that we get at least 2 more, so we had 5 at least in the course of the expansion, because I think lots of people are disappointed about this in Warlords, and one of the big main reasons that raiding guilds stopped playing because of this. As well as I wish that Blizzard did more for guilds. So right now it feels like they're taking away guilds. Why don't you remove them in general if you don't like them? That's how I feel about it, because as a former guild leader, actually, our guild died in this expansion simply for the fact that it was boring and you could do everything what you wanted with without a guild. And I think, if I think about like former expansions, it has been less of that feeling. There was simply more to do with a guild. So I personally think that raiding should be tied to guilds, but that's my opinion. I think you should get like some sort of advantage being in a guild next to the shitty perks that we actually have. But yeah, that's my opinion about it. So I hope they will do something like Legion, as well as with do something with guild housing. Like, for example, we got the garrison I'm flying over right now. Why didn't you guys make a guild garrison or anything like that? It would have been so much funner to be in a guild if you had like this mass PvP battles from guild to guild or something. That would have been extremely cool to see. So yeah, I kind of missed that in this expansion. So PvP wise, this expansion was entirely disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. There were no new BGs, there were new talents, and that's about it. But we didn't get new arenas or anything. We just didn't get anything new. And for Legion, we're getting a new PvP honor system apparently, which sounds quite exciting, so I'm looking forward to that. Although I think it's a bit of an Activision move, because Activision and Blizzard are working together, and the thing is, now we're getting prestige in WoW, and that actually sounds quite weird. Me also played lots of Call of Duty, but I never liked the prestige system. I thought it was kind of boring, resetting your ranks all over again. So I'm quite interesting how the prestige system in WoW would work, or in WoW would work. But I guess we'll see that when more shows up with that. As well as for the Legion Alpha that is actually going on now. I don't have Alpha access, guys, so I can't show anything about that. But there are lots of other channels out there actually show you, like Swifty and Bajira, as well as Noble, Preach. That kind of channels actually show lots of Alpha footage right now. So make sure to check them out if you want to see Legion Alpha footage. Except if you're a Shaman. Shamans are not playable yet, which is kind of a shame. As well as for some specs are not playable. Most of them actually aren't, I think. But what for the class that I play, I only play a mage and a warrior, and mage looks absolutely awesome, and warrior looks awesome for most people, although I don't like warrior. Why don't I like Warrior? Fury feels like Elemental to me, actually, or like Enhancement Shaman to me. That's a bit how it feels like. Enhancement Shaman in Warlords is a bit spammy, and there's not really a clear rotation. It's just press the buttons whenever they are up, basically, and use your procs. And I think the priority is basically keep your Storm Strike up and spread your Flame Shock and Flame Nova and AoE, that kind of things. But not that more. It's a bit chaotic, and you get lots of DPS from it. I think that Fury feels like dead. Like, you get tons of haste, you get tons of hard-hitting abilities, and it's a really fast pace, and it sounds quite fun. But when I play it, I don't like that kind of playstyle. So now I'm wondering what they're gonna do with arms. We already got like the talents overview and that kind of things on Wowhead, but it doesn't really give me a clear idea. It actually, talent-wise, it sounds that arms is gonna be nerfed quite a lot. But also gonna be buffed. Like, the executes are gonna get buffed, which is one of the main reasons I love arms. But yeah, I think that they, for example, you got opportunity strikes that have 100 talent now, which is basically if the target's health is starting to drop, you will actually get a chance that you will do an attack that deals 200% weapon damage whenever you attack. So it's basically like a second hit kind of thing. It sounds quite cool, but I think that should already have been with arms, as well as Overpower should only have been for arms. Now Fury also gets it. This doesn't really make sense to me, but well, who am I to decide about that? So the rest of the classes were really interesting to me as well. So class-wise, like artifact-wise, I'm not disappointed. I'm really not disappointed. I was quite disappointed about the warrior weapons at first. But after reading the lore up and that kind of things, they actually sound quite cool, as well as seeing the introductions and that kind of things. They really sound quite awesome. So yeah, that's something actually good. But what am I like? The dungeons, I think. Like, Halls of Valor looks kind of fun to me. But there's only one dungeon available right now in Alpha, so I'm not going to judge dungeons too much. We don't got any rate yet, so I don't know how rating is going to be. I just hope, again, that they are going to add more dungeons in the course of the expansion, as well as more raids than in Warlords. It was just purely disappointment. So what do I hope for PvP? Well, for PvP, I hope, like I already hoped, they're balancing PvP separately from PvE now, so that's a good thing. It always have been good, because now those two zones don't compromise anymore, and you don't have to choose between PvE stability and PvP stability anymore. You can just optimize it loosely from each other, which is always a good thing. It means more balance, and more balance is always good. So yeah, that's just the way it is. Let's just go on with that kind of thing. So we're not getting BGs or arenas in PvP again. Why, Blizzard? That's something I don't understand yet. Why don't you guys just give us 1 or 2 PGs and maybe like our arena? It's not that much of a fucking pain to make it. It's actually quite easy to make it. I'm a game developer myself, and making small kind of maps are not that hard. Making like, you guys probably, we just want a new environment to fight in. You don't even have to make like a new kind of fucking battle system for in that BG or anything. We just want a new map that you can fight in, have a bit of a change of pace, another environment to fight in. That would be ridiculously cool. So for arena, well, arena is always the same, so just make like a cool Mardoom themed arena or something, and it would be really awesome. So yeah, that's my thoughts about that. As well as for the, yeah, I'm wondering what the honor system is gonna do and that kind of things. It sounds quite fun. As well as the thing that actually looks most promising out of Alpha right now are the new animations and the new particle effects for spellcasters. You guys might not have really seen it for the mage, but Fireball as well as Pyroblast both got a new particle effect, and the particle effect is basically the spell you shoot. So not the animation which you cast in, that's still the same, but the particle effect is like the effect that the fireball gives, for example. So the fireball literally looks like a fireball, and before in Warlords it just looks like a bit of a fiery rock with a fire trail behind it. So as Pyroblast got a new animation, as well as we got the Phoenix Flame from the artifact weapon Follow Malone now, so that's kind of cool. For warriors, you know, everybody had probably seen the Fury Warrior animations already. They look insanely awesome. They actually look better than every melee class I've seen before. So that's something that's really good. So that's something I'm really excited for. I'm looking forward to see what the arms is getting, as well as protection already got his shit as well. So protection things also look quite awesome. So like, I'm also wondering what the other major specs is gonna get, because I think they're gonna be awesome as well. Like, infused by the power of Egwin for Arcane sounds really funny. Summoning clones, which is basically the set bonus right now. for Hellfire Citadel, so that's kind of cool. As well as I'm quite looking forward to what Frost and shit is gonna get. How will Ebon Bolt look and that kind of things, and how will the talent and artifact powers come out. It's something I'm quite excited for, because right now I'm in the class out for my warrior or my mage. So yeah, that's the class I'm gonna be playing, either a warrior or a mage for next expansion as a main. So I'm really wondering about what it's gonna be. So yeah, this was basically the video, guys. It was not that extremely long. It was just what I was hoping, and what I was hoping I just told you guys, and I want to know what you guys are hoping for Legion. So yeah, do you guys think that WoD has been good? What you guys hope that they will improve in Legion? What you guys are excited for? What you guys don't like? Because personally, I wish they remove things like looking for raid, because I don't think it's real raiding. It's a shabby experience of raiding, and I think raiding should be something that you actually put a bit of time in. Maybe make smaller raids again, like 1 to 4 bosses or something in a raid, and for the more casual players. As well as they said that dungeons are gonna be more competitive now with a new competitive challenge mode, basically. So yeah, that would be a bit easier accessible for the more casual players, I think. As well as I wish they did more open world stuff as well, like in Guild Wars 2 or in that kind of games. That would be kind of cool as well. What I don't hope is that we actually get scalable gear and that kind of shit, because personally I play this game for the gear grind. I think it's the best MMO for the gear grind play wise, because every other game right now is trying to get rid of it, and I hate it. I think it's boring. I don't feel like I have any progression in other games. Yeah, I also love the story of WoW. That's actually the reason why I still play WoW. So yeah, seriously guys, this is going to be the end of the video now. Leave me a comment, a like if you like the video, and subscribe to me, because I can really use your help getting new subscribers. I will release more of these kinds of videos as well, reviews as well as gameplays of World of Warcraft and maybe some other games, just for the sake of fun. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that, guys. So yeah, leave a comment and tell me what you actually would like to see in Legion. That's something I'm quite interested about. I also made forum posts about this on the EU forum, that kind of thing, so let me know. My name's Pyroxius, and I hope to see you guys in future videos. Cheerio.